So friend, today we will learn how to deploy any project on a render as well as how to dockerize our project to make a extreme environment for any product or project. Now first we have to understand what is Docker and what Docker do. So Docker help us to make a container in which every ingredient what you need to run your project or your program, so it get concluded in a one file which is called as Dockerfile. And when you deploy it somewhere on any development platform, so that environment is made by the Dockerfile. So how actually the project was running on your OS, it will same work on the other systems. So let's say how to download it. So basically we will go on a website called as Docker download, and where from we will download for a window if you're on a window and if you're on a Mac. And after you download it will, so go on a terminal and write this command to see what actually is your Docker downloaded or not. Whenever you run this program, you will see a version of a Docker as well as something this like. It means the Docker has been completely downloaded on your device. Now for further we have to understand that now the Docker is downloaded on our system, but still we haven't made it any Docker file in our project folder. So before getting into that, we have to understand that whenever you are a window user, so when a window is your older, means your OS is older, or so it can ask for a WSL update. And what is WSL? WSL is a Windows sub Linux part, because the Docker is made for a Linux OS, so it works on it. So that's why a small folder will be made it on your file manager. Now run this command docker run hello world, and it will create a container, and it will also ensure that Docker is running properly. So it will give you whenever you open the Docker desktop app, so you will see something like that, hello world. Now after you have done this, now we have seen that Docker is installed and Docker is running properly. Now the next step is to make a Docker file in our project folder and write some command in it. So first we will go to our folder and generate or create a file called as Dockerfile. And before that you also use a cmd prompt like mkd Dockerfile, and as you know we can use a cmd prompt for running that. And after you run this, so you have to write some command like from Python 3.9 slim. Likewise some command, it makes sure that whatever Python version you were using, what actually requirements are of your project, and all these are included in this command. So I am write it so fast, and if you want it, so I will give you a Google Drive so you can get that same, but I suggest you to write on your own. So learn this. And most important thing, whenever you are writing copy requirement.txt, so you have to understand space dot, and next whenever you have to see another copy in that on the 6th or 7th line maybe, so you have a copy space dot space dot. So make sure that copy dot space dot, not before space. Likewise, and if you don't do that, your program will not execute it and it will crash again and again. And after you run this product, means after you run this docker build a t background, it's a command, so it will take almost 5 to 10 minutes depending on your internet speed, depending on your OS. So it can take some time, 5 to 10 minutes, and it runs a further 5 steps for making a Docker image which help us to and after you have done this all, means you have downloaded your Docker has been done, then you have to go and upload this all folder to GitHub. I am thinking that whatever every audience watching this video knows what is Git and how to upload this file as it is on a Git. And after you have done this, now we should have completed one as a writing our code, saving it, running it locally, and then making a Docker image. Then we have to go on a render, and first of all we have to make an account, and afterward once we have created an account, you will get to option like create a project or new project. You can go, and from where you will click on a new, and then deploy it from GitHub repository. So it will ask for authentication for the GitHub account whatever you are using. Then in that you will go to the folder whatever you want, just like my explore one background remover. Then you have to click on this. It will take some time to come into almost take 2 to 3 minutes, and depending on the speed of the internet as well as. So once it's done, so you will get interface like something which you can see on my screen. So now if you haven't encountered any error, so it will look like green and your project is deployed. And if you have encountered any mistake in the deployment, you will see on the log. So go and see, and if you don't understand, copy paste the logs and to the any LM, it will say you, or it will tell you whatever the problem is having with it. Sometime happens with a requirement.txt or any name of the library we forgot to add in the requirement.txt file, so it adds. So never forget to upload github, upload repository, docker image as well as requirement.txt to the. And now you have to go on a setting option, find the public domain, public link, URL, and copy it. And then right now your API is live. Let's see, I am finding it. So it's on a setting of the networking, and you will get a public URL. Go and you will like boom. Now it's a project running. Now let's see it's my API working or not in a background of a, let's say it's a faster API. Let's go docs, and now wait for time. We will authenticate it first. So as I said you that we have made a .env which help us to authenticate our calls. So I'm going to write my secret key, you can see, which is on your screen. Now authorize it, and once you have authorized it, we'll go on the post, we will try it out, choose a file, we will upload an image, whatever we want to remove our background. I am choosing my image on a field, so let's choose it and execute. Now it will take some time because the rembg library, which is rembg library, is a little bit bigger. So on the first time it will take some time, and now download the file. Let's see what is the quality of the image we got. It's opening, yes, right now. So see, you can see the background is completely removed. Maybe the quality is not that much, but it's good for learning project. How would you feel? Subscribe and like our video.